What's up, you guys? Joker back. Today we are taking a look at my Srvv Chestrig, and this is model V2. Srv is a company also known as Survival Corps, and they make various equipment for Russian troops and other personnel, but it's very popular among special Spetsnaz troops in Russia. And they've made various equipment, but one of the more recent popular rigs is the V2. Now, as you can see, it's a pretty basic setup, but there's a lot of smart features, and I think it's pretty much good for any basic skirmish or actually shorter milsim. Depends on your playstyle, but I'll go through some of the things I think is really smart and why you can use this for a lot of situations. So we'll start here on the top. As you can see, you have the shoulder straps. So you go through here with your head and arm here, so you kind of, these crisscross and your head goes here, arm there. What's noticeable is that you can actually disconnect one of the straps, probably to make it easier to take off and get in, but you can only do it on the left side. So the left side has a strap here that you can actually take off. The other one is stuck here with the restrainers. Nothing special on the straps, as you can see. There's a small space with one kind of Alice clip section here, and I have a carbiner here, always good to have. Nothing more special about this here. If we move down here, it's pretty hidden in sight, but here is actually kind of an admin or multi-purpose pouch, which is surprisingly roomy, and you can have things like gloves, documents. It goes out actually through pretty much all of the interior of the vest, so I think there's a lot of room. But of course, it's not, you can pack anything, because it's not going to be very comfortable when you have magazines and then the items in there pressing against your body. So maybe not too much of a good idea to pack too much. As you can see on the right side here, we have two pouches. These are probably grenade pouches, but can also most likely be used as radio pouches. So that's what I did. You see here, there's a radio. Also, you can see here on the side, Srvv, Survival Corps logo. So here is another empty multi-purpose or grenade pouch. Here you see elastic band and kind of a shingle here. This is, as far as I could read it, for knives or emergency flares, which are very common to see by Russian troops. Magazine pouch. Now this one is empty because I didn't have enough magazine to fill them in, but I'll show you the other ones. As you can see, it's pretty easy. Velcro. If you want, you can always put them in, so you have easy draw, quick draw. Fully depends on your customization or preferred setup. Now we'll go to the ones here, magazines. I just put random magazines in them, so the caliber does not matter. Interesting also is that it's only the two center pouches that actually has a divider between them, like a gap. You see this here? It's a divider between the magazines. So these are definitely intended to be used with magazines, while you can see on the other one here that it does not have a divider. So it could be most likely used for other stuff too, if you don't want to carry magazines in just that pouch. I can imagine other various items, maybe more emergency flares or whatever. As you can see here, I also have magazines in here. Like I said, no divider, so they're close. On the left side here, in this shingle, I have a knife. Now I bet you're all thinking that's not a Russian knife. You're right, it's not. It's my trustworthy Mura 2000, which is a Swedish knife. This one is commonly issued to Swedish soldiers and people working in armed forces. Also a very popular bushcraft knife. This is the only actual knife with a sheath that I had to show as an example. So any Puritans out there, I'm very sorry for making you upset, but this is the only thing I had to actually show what the function is. So I think you can most likely use it without having it down this pouch and just have it here with the elastic band. It's very secure. Of course it wobbles, but it's not going out very easily. Also, one here, smaller pouch. I would most definitely say that this one is probably used for grenades. It seems smaller than the one on the left side. And lastly, here's a larger pouch. As you can see, it has a little bit different shape than the other ones. And that is because it's bigger, and you can actually fit in first aid gear here. So I have an old Soviet first aid gear here. I always want to have some kind of bandage or something when I'm out playing, because sometimes people get hurt even if it's a sport. So it's always good to have. Also, notable strap here. This one goes around and connects here. I would definitely recommend this. It's not a very expensive setup, and it feels very, very good with the quality so far. I've only played it with it about approximately 2 times, I think, but I'm definitely going to play with it a bit more. And this is very good for light recon kits. I would recommend something where you want to be able to bring with you a lot, but maybe not a very big clunky carrying system, and this is very easy. It also goes perfectly over body armor systems. I've used this with the Defender 2 and Molly Defender and everything, so it works great. You just have to adjust the straps. And we can take a look at the back. As you can see, there's not very much exciting here. Just plain Cordura fabric. And as you see, about here to here is the whole space where you have in the hidden slot there on the top. You can see here. So there's a lot of good space in there. What I like about this one also is that it's pretty easy to open up the pouches. They have these kind of edges here on the top of the pocket pouch here. You can just yank it open very easily. So you can fit about, it depends on the caliber, but estimated 8 magazines if you fill this up fully here using these pouches here. And if you use extra smaller magazines or pistol ammunition, you could probably fit it in here somewhere too. But mainly it's used for AK magazines and various items. Nevertheless, guys, I hope you really like this. I sure do. I will definitely recommend this one to anybody watching this review. I'm very happy with it. I'll try and link some places I know where you can find this one. Otherwise, I'll just link to Survival Corp's website and you can see what it looks like. And thereafter, you can do the whole quest of finding it on your own if I can't find any links. Nevertheless, I hope you guys like this video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, drop a comment, everything, all that, you know what I mean. Thank you very much for watching. Joker out.